We're back on the fan, and joining me now is rookie linebacker out of Georgia, Azeez Ojulari. Azeez, man, thank you for coming on. First thing I'm going to say, man, training camp, you're almost done with your first training camp of your career. Take me through the process. I'm sure you've been a little nervous and also excited, so take me through that.
Yeah, coming in, I was very excited, to come into my first training camp with the guys and just know I got to come in and compete and work hard every day. And I just know that I'm continuing to get better every single day. And I'm just, it was a great opportunity for me. Come in and just see how it is and go hard with the vets out here, and everyone here is just great. It's just great to be out here, It was good. It was great.
So you work with a bunch of veteran linebackers, including a guy who I love watching, named Blake Martinez and others. But what have you learned the most from your counterparts, your coworkers, I guess you want to say, your big teammates on the linebacking side?
Yeah, just taking the game to the next level. Little details is more important. Like, it's just like they pay attention to every single detail. They know so much more than I do, and I'm just trying to lean on them every single day and take bites of information off of them every single day. And every chance I get, ask them questions, and just to feed off them. Just stay close to them as I can. And, just continue to grow. It's been going good so far. So excited.
Yeah. I think the biggest thing for rookies is to take it all in, right? You have to take it all in early on. And you also don't want to push anybody's buttons. So has there been something in particular that these guys have taught you early on in your first training camp?
Particularly, I'll say just watching more film, just being in tune to what I'm doing and correcting myself, critiquing myself for coming back the next day and working something better, or just trying to correct what I'm working on, and just try to focus on one thing at a time. And just get better each day, So that really helped me on my film watching and just getting better as a player, looking at the details.
This is the fourth straight year that a Georgia player has been drafted to the New York Giants. What does that mean for the brotherhood coming in, Georgia Bulldogs coming into New York and bringing that kind of style of football over to the New York Giants? What does that mean to you?
Man, it's nice, just having my teammates that I play with, main guy I'm with, Rezo Carter, my position group, Tay and the inside backer, Signal Caller. So, and, Andrew, my main guy, brother for sure, all the guys, my brothers. So, it was just like we've been close forever. So throughout college and everything. So it's just nice to have them here with me joining them here. So it's pretty nice to have a brother that I know and just that I've been close with. So it's been going smooth with them.
We have Azeez Ojulari on the fan. Azeez, when you are getting drafted and going through the process, I of course it's stressful and of course it's exciting, but when you got drafted by the New York Giants, tell me the emotions, and also was there like a pit in your stomach? You're like, oh wow, I'm actually an NFL player right now.
Yeah, man, it was crazy when I got drafted. It was just, I couldn't believe it. It was just like dream come true. At the moment, I was like, wow, man, the call, it was just crazy. I was super excited, like jumping through like the roofs, excited, man. It was, it was a once in a lifetime opportunity, and I'm just blessed to be here and blessed for the opportunity. And it was great. I'm very grateful and I'm happy. Yeah.
Because, a guy like yourself, you from Georgia, you play for the team. I'm assuming you were dying to play as a kid in Georgia, and now you're coming to New York. It's got to be some sort of almost like you're dreaming almost situation, because there's millions of kids like yourself that want to be in a situation like this. And you're surrounded by a guy like Joe Judge, who is a hard-nosed head coach. When you met Joe Judge for the very first time, what was that conversation like?
Man, I mean, it was great. You just know he's straightforward, what he likes and what he wants. And, you just met him. It was great just to meet the head coach, the man that runs the show. And, it's just great he's a great coach. So, I'm just following what he wants. Whatever the plan is, just stick to it and do what he said, and follow his lead.
With the defensive coordinator on the side, Patrick Graham, I would love to know maybe an inside look on how those meetings go on. I was an intern in 2016 at the Giants, so I got to walk around, not in the training rooms, but I got to see guys running into training rooms. If they were late with their lunches, they're sprinting over. What's the training and the film rooms like with Patrick Graham going on so far in training camp?
Yeah, it's been great. Coach is smart. He knows a lot ball. So, man, he just teaches everything. He gets the details, and he coaches you up the right way. And I love the way he coaches, and he's a great coach, So he gets into the details and everything you need to know, right, wrong. He's tell you straight up how it's supposed to be, how he won it, how it's supposed to be. And, so it's just great because he won championships. So he's like, he know the way. So why not follow his steps? So
and I feel like there needs to be coaches like that, like Judge and Graham, that can get on you if you're doing it wrong. And I know all coaches do that, but I feel like maybe for a player like yourself and just as a fan looking in, I want my head coach getting on my players' asses. I want them to get in and say, if you're doing it wrong, you better fix it. And I'm sure that's got to be motivating for you as a rookie. You're also trying to impress your entire team and trying to be that number one guy.
Right.
Definitely. One thing I did notice is that doing my research and watching some videos of the interviews you were in, a lot of people have been saying they remind you of O.C. Umeara, who's I know is a defensive end.
Yeah.
But the sort of play that you guys kind of are like the same. What does that mean to you when you're in the same conversations as one of the all-time favorite New York Giant defensive players?
Yeah, it's an honor, man. It's an honor, man. A legend like OC, man. I remember when I got drafted, OC he was rooting for me. He wanted me to come to New York, and he texted me on Twitter. He was like, "Congratulations, man. We have some similarities." He had texted me. I was like, "Man, he's happy that I landed in New York, and he can't wait to see me work and play." So just to have an honor like that, and OC just makes me just want to go hard every single day. Like can't let him no one down. Just got to come in and do whatever I can in my best of my ability. So a legend like that, man, it's just a blessing for sure.
I mean, dude, that's got to be so exciting. You just got drafted in 2 seconds. You have this unbelievable player text you. That must make you feel so special, right?
Yeah, for sure.
With week 1 coming in about 10 days or so, Denver Broncos, a guy like Von Miller on the defensive side, do you eventually want to be something like that kind of player? I know you kind of admire his play, but why do you admire his play so much?
I mean, Von, he's done so many great things. He's a beast. We already know. So, what he could do. He could wreck a game and how he play. And he's a game wrecker. So, you always got to watch out for him wherever he's at, no matter what it is. So, just being that guy, he doesn't get them sacks, big plays, TFL, forced fumbles. And, he did that. And, that's just watching him play is just lovely, just trying to take things from him and, just try to improve.
I have a couple more questions for you. 8.5 sacks in Georgia last season. It's a big part of your game. I know a lot of the times you're coming as a rookie and you're like, I don't want any personal goals. I want to do team goals. But is there some sort of personal goal for you going into your rookie season? Is there a goal that like, hey, look, I want to be a team player and win, but I do want to kick ass on the field on my own as well?
Definitely, for sure. I definitely want to make plays and do what I can for the team to win, for sure. It's a team game. So, we all want to win the championship, Super Bowl. But, just trying to get better every week, just trying to put my best foot forward every week.
Right.
The best foot, make the plays. Just do whatever I can for the team to win. That's my motto right now, really, for sure.
My final question here, Azeez. I always love watching when the veteran players are always getting on the rookies and making the rookies doing silly things, carrying their gear and all that. Has there been a situation this training camp where you've been the brunt of the rookie hazing?
Yeah, I mean, I had to carry the pads off the field after practice. His old Leonard, just a little son just carrying their pads, but it's all part of it. So it was not a big deal. So I did it, did what I had to do, pay my dues.
Of course, I mean, you got to pay your dues. But Azeez, thank you very much for coming on. Azeez Ojulari, rookie. Hope you have a great season this year. Stay healthy. And I'm a Giant fan as well. So go win some ball games. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for coming on.